Hello everybody, my name is Fernando and I'm actually a father here in Toronto, Canada. In fact, I am the father and I'm very proud to be the father of these two wonderful boys right here. Now this is my first YouTube video on my channel, a channel which I have a strong vision for and I think there's a strong need for it. Why do I say that? There's a lot of channels out there, a lot of YouTube channels, a lot of social media talking about moms, and moms are very important. I think in particular moms are central to our lives, but so are dads. And if you notice, black dads don't get a lot of attention. Now I want to say that I'm really proud and inspired by these guys here. These guys here are my motivators. These guys are the ones who I've looked at for inspiration. But moreover, the reason why I thought that a channel is necessary at this time is I'm going to read to you something that was written in 1979. 1979, so just not that long ago. Okay, this is what they said about black fathers in 1979 in a very prestigious journal. Okay, it says, black fathers are also assumed to be absent, or if present, not vitally interested in their families. In fact, black fathers have been described as ineffective figures and contributors to a quote-unquote tangle of pathology, a tangle of pathology, which means that basically black fathers are part of the problem, right? They're not part of the solution. However, I believe that's exactly the wrong approach. I believe that's been proven wrong by so many great and excellent black fathers. In fact, some of you listening to this channel right now might have had some great fathers in your life. Now, I want to point out something though that we're not going to do in this initial video. I won't have any thumbnails, right? I don't have that. And I won't have any fancy graphics or any fancy transitions. However, I am about to learn. I have all the books here. So I'm about to do a course on this and I'm going to learn, so my videos in the future will be much better. So as I was saying, there is this belief that black fathers are just not good. Now fathers in general get a bad rap, of course, but black fathers in particular get a very negative rap, if you will. All right, very negative take when you look at them in the media, when you look at them in print, or anywhere that you see black fathers described. Really, you just see them described all the time in good terms, right? They're often described as absent, right? They're absent, right? They're often described as broke, or some people like to say broke ass. They don't have any money. They don't manage money very well, right? That's something that we see oftentimes. They're often described as criminal. Yes, they're criminal. They're part of the criminal justice system or what have you, right? Sometimes, of course, black fathers are described as delinquent. That is to say, you know, they don't pay their bills, they don't take care of their kids, you know, their child support is in arrears, etc. Right? Black fathers, of course, are described as egotistic. It's all about them and about, you know, their ego and so forth and so on. Right? Men in general, of course, it can be pretty egotistic, but I think black fathers are certainly described in that way as well. Black fathers are described as forgettable. Yeah, who cares about them, man? You know, nobody's gonna remember them anyways. And that's really sad. It's not Nat King Cole's unforgettable. That's who you are. No, they're really forgettable. They're described as forgettable, right? And the other thing is they're described as grown men in boys' bodies. In other words, they've never matured and they've never grown. So that is what black fathers have been described as, and that's why I felt there is a need to change that. And the entire purpose of this channel is to ensure that we propagate a positive image of black fathers, right? So you might know some of these people. And of course, you know, when you think of people, they're very complex. People are very complex. There's a lot of different sides to people, okay? But if you look at this image, this particular man here, would you describe him as a good father? How about him? Would you describe him as a good father? Well, this guy has been in the news recently. Would you describe him as a good father? And why would you describe somebody as a good father or not? What is the criteria that you're using, right? That's a good question to ask, right? Now, I'd like to propose something. I'd like to say that there are some characteristics that we should look at when we think of good fathers, right? Good fathers are brave. They're willing to take on the world. They're willing to do things that, other people might not do. A good father is the one who will go out there and try to defend their kid against an attacking bear or an attacking pit bull or whatever it is attacking them, right? A good father is somebody who, of course, is somebody who's caring, And the idea of fathers as being caring is something that we have now seen as a better reality these days, right? A good father is somebody would describe as dutiful. They do what they're supposed to do. They go out and they do the things that fathers are supposed to do, whatever those things are, right? Would say as well that good fathers are ever present. In other words, they're always present in the lives of their kids. They want to be there for them. They want to make sure that they're participating in their activities, etc. That's part of what being a good father is all about as well, right? Would also say that good fathers have what we call fortitude, or some people call it intestinal fortitude. I'm not sure. It just means that they have a strong inner core. They're strong and they're powerful, and you know what, they can carry a lot of burden. They can carry a lot of burden like Hercules, right? I mean, the bottom line is that good fathers are described in this kind of way. They're really, really able to carry a lot on their shoulders, right? And good fathers are giving, right? They like to give back. They like to give whatever they have, right? But how often have you heard fathers described as absolutely awesome? How often have you heard fathers described as awesome? The purpose of this channel is to find the awesome black fathers and to celebrate them, because there are many of them out there. How do we know who they are? Well, the first thing is the criteria I described just now. The second thing is, do they self-identify as awesome? The third thing is, talk to their kids. What do their kids have to say about it? And so that's the entire purpose of this channel. This is my first video. As I said, it's rough, not edited, straight from the camera to you. And I'm asking you all to go out and support me on all the social media channels. This is my handle, my @AwesomeBlackDad. @AwesomeBlackDad. That's my Twitter, my handle on all the social media sites, from TikTok to YouTube to Facebook, etc., etc. On X, this is my handle, AwesomeBDF. Go out, subscribe, add me. I look forward to that. And more importantly, what I want you to do right now is I want all of you who are watching this video to go to my Etsy store, awesomeblackdad.etsy.com. I've got 3 products on there that I am using to support this channel. I'll be able to buy all the fancy equipment, the microphones, all of that great stuff, and be able to do more fancy things with my videos in the future. This is a vision that I have. This is a vision. I'm asking you to support the vision from the beginning, because this is going to be a great vision and it's going to be a great thing. So all of you black fathers out there, all of you who love black fathers, all of you who support black fathers, I'm asking you, even if you yourself is not a black father, go out and support this as much as you can, because it will make a real positive impact in the world. All right. Thank you, everybody. That's it for today. And I look forward to more wonderful videos with you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end by just doing a little bit of boxing. My boys and I, we like to come down here and do some boxing. And I tell them, I said, when you get stressed, you can take it out on the boxing bag, okay? And that's a good way of relieving your stress. So, until next time, Awesome Black Dad out.